Good day everyone, especially to Miss Lorbet. I'm SHIELLA PACALDO from Best Ed Math, Section 1D. Our topic is all about when the technology and humanity cross. My assigned topic are the positive effects of technology and the impact of technology in healthcare and wellness. The positive effects of technology that has changed our lives. To put our mind at ease, remind ourselves that technology has always advanced with the purpose of making our lives better. We have compiled a few examples of technology has changed our lives in a positive way over the course of history. So first, the technology boosts business. We live in a capitalist society, which means that a lot of the new advancements that are made in technology are made by businesses looking to improve their ability to market their products or services. The second, the technology advances education. One underrated benefit of how technology has advanced over the past few decades is how it has impacted education. Here are a few examples. The availability of online courses, the access to web seminars, and the ability to research any topic. Third, the technology smoothens communication. Communication is instant now. Technology has affected communication in the modern world. Technology has come up with new ways of communication, the online means being the most prevalent one. Two of the biggest improvements that technology has made on communication include the data retrieval and information sharing, and assisting people with disabilities. There are many positive effects of technology, but I only focus on the important thing, which is the technology boosts business, technology advances education, and the technology smoothens communication. So first, the technology boosts business. The technology helps businessmen to improve and increase their productivity. It saves on overhead costs and expand business capabilities. Technology also affects a firm's ability to communicate with customers. The common example is online shopping, like Lazada or Shopee. By the use of computers, laptops, and cell phone, we can easily buy what we want and what we need. Number 2. Technology advances education. We can study and advance about the topic that is given to us by the help of technology. So, here are a few examples of the technology advances education. First, the availability of online courses. Not everyone has the ability to attend college. Many people who would love to continue their education, but they can't do so because they are working or they live too far away from the local college to be able to commute. Now, students can enroll into online programs or take a single classes without leaving their homes and at their own convenience. Number 2, the access to web seminar. Web seminar make it possible for us to attend meeting like pareha ng kanang Google Meet, Zoom, gamito na for us to update the announcement sa eskwelahan. The last, the ability to research any topic. With the use of internet, you can find information of any topic you can think of. Dili na ka maglisod og mangita og multiple sources para ma-verify ang imong information nga nakuha through internet. The last example of the positive effects of the technology smoothens communication. Communication is instant now. It is how the technology has affected communication in the modern world. Sa una, pila pa ka days before na ma-receive ang message. But the technology has come up with a new ways of communication, which is using the gadgets like cell phone, laptops, mga computers, mga ana. Bisag ka nang naa sa layo, maka-communicate sa to mga loved ones. Like maka-VC, Messenger, ana, Skype, maka-use ta na o maka-communicate ta nila through the technology. So, there are two of the biggest improvement that technology has made on communication. First, the data retrieval and information sharing. The impact of technology that has made on our ability to contact one another, like telegrams, mails, phone calls, texts, emails, Technology has also made possible to share with content like computers and cellphones, mga smartphones, maka-store siya og photos, mga videos o mga any documents. Number 2, assisting people with disabilities. People with disabilities have been at a huge disadvantage when it comes to employment opportunity. By the help of technology, those people with disabilities have the opportunity to work from home. The next topic is all about the impact of technology in healthcare and wellness. In our daily life, technology has taken the role of prerequisites to perform basic as well as the advanced activities. It has eased the life at every level, and this applies even in the field of medical science. Nowadays, people are becoming more aware and taking preventive steps for their wellness. There are apps being developed which helps individuals connect with medical practitioner in no time. One such example of DocPrime app. This app not only enables an individual to consult a medical practitioner. Taking care of health has become handy in today's technical generation. So, let us hear the examples of technology in healthcare and wellness. So first, track your health. It is a wearable fitness trackers is one of the latest innovation which can help in tracking all over the health all the time. The machine is wearable and can be worn on wrist just like a watch, and it works as a watch too. Second, the diet. With the help of certain healthcare apps, an individual can plan diet on the basis of the body, mass index, and medical conditions. There is also an option of consulting dietitian and nutritionist and discuss the concern. Third, electronic health records. This has been a great help to both medical practitioners as well as the patients. Electronic health records help in keeping all the necessary medical documents at one place. One of the examples of the impact of technology in healthcare and wellness is Track Your Health. With the help of this device, an individual can track their heart rate, the calories they gain and lost, their pulses, the distance they walk, the temperature of their body, and their sleep hours. Number 2, the diet. With the help of these certain healthcare apps, makahimo ta og healthy lifestyle, then ma-maintain nato tong body para naatay healthy body. Number 3, electronic health records. This can be help us to be aware and to maintain our health. This is also help us keeping all the necessary medical documents at one place. Technology has helped make health in daily life much better and simpler, giving important details and opportunities for treatment quickly and accurately. Everyone can have access to treatment facilities and online doctor consultations, and the overall practice of medicine has made advancement in leaps and bounds. Online doctors' consultation has become more of a widespread practice, delivering fast, accurate, and informative suggestions and prescriptive methods on how to deal with certain health issues.
Educational technology is disrupting traditional education and teaching methods by offering both teachers and students the ability to learn in an environment that makes use of new common devices such as smartphones, laptops, and tablets. Environmental protection refers to any activity to maintain or restore the quality of environmental media through preventing the emission of pollutants or reducing the presence of polluting substances in environmental media. A smart city is a technologically modern urban area that uses different types of electronic methods. Good day everyone, I am DOREEN LEGASPI from Section 1D Group 4 and my topics are Education or EdTech and Environmental Protection and Smart Cities. The educational has also three main types, the formal, the informal, and the non-formal. The formal learning is also called the instructional learning or synchronous learning. The examples are classroom instruction, web-based training, remote labs, e-learning courses, workshops, seminars, and webinars. In the informal section, education may be a parent teaching a child how to prepare a meal or how to ride a bicycle. It's when you are not studying in a school and not use any particular learning method. And non-formal learning includes swimming session for toddlers, programs developed by organizations such as Boy Scouts, reading groups, debating societies, amateur choirs, and orchestras, and so on. And environmental protection, the examples include conserving water and energy, minimizing greenhouse gases, slashing toxic emissions, and reusing solid waste. And the smart cities of the examples are voice activation methods and sensors to collect data. And some of the country are already using it. Like for example, the Singapore, the New York, and the Tokyo. And that's all. Thank you.
Good day, Miss Lorbeth. I am MABASO under Group 4. Our topic is all about when technology and humanity cross. My assigned topic are equal opportunities and negative impact of technology on society. Equal opportunities means that every person has access to the same opportunities in life, regardless of their status in society or their individual characteristics such as race, gender, disability, or religious beliefs. The aim of equal opportunities is to try and make sure that people achieve their full potential. Equal opportunities is a state of fairness in which individuals are treated similarly, unhampered by artificial barriers or prejudices or preferences, except when particular distinctions can be explicitly justified. Equal opportunity is central to the concept of meritocracy. Equal opportunities, refers to the lack of discrimination based on involuntary personal characteristics such as gender, race or ethnic origin, religion or belief, handicap, age, or sexual orientation. So, the concept of equality of opportunity associates equality with open and fair competition for limited resources, but it does not question society's inequity in resource allocation. This has spurred debate over what defines a fair and just society on both a political and theoretical level. Negative impact of technology on society. Experts have found that in addition to making our lives more convenient, but there is a negative side to technology. It can be addicting and it can hurt our communication skills. Extended screen time can result in health ramifications like insomnia, eye strain, and increased anxiety and depression. Technology affects the way individuals communicate, learn, and think. It helps society and determines how people interact with each other on a daily basis. It's made learning more interactive and collaborative. This helps people better engage with the materials that they are learning and have trouble with. So, negative impact of technology on society. Creative destruction occurs as a result of every technological breakthrough. Television, for example, has a deleterious impact on film, while synthetic fibers have a bad impact on cotton fibers. So, in other cases, the introduction of new types of technology has a negative impact on economic growth. Television can take all of man's productive hours in one day. So, every new type of technology brings with it unforeseeable long-term effects. Is it truly necessary for countries to develop bombs, nuclear weapons, and missiles in order to ensure security? So, our daily lives are influenced by technology. Our settings are also full with technology that we often take it for granted and don't realize how much of an influence it has on us until we don't have a phone, transportation, water, or energy. Um, our living standards have substantially improved as a result of technological advancements, I mean. So, despite the fact that we are currently suffering extremely high inflation, unemployment rates, people people are generally eating better, dressing better, and living more unpleasant lives. Technology has a significant impact on all parts of our societies, including laws and how they are implemented, language, art, healthcare, mobility, education, and religion. For example, great, great technological advancements in healthcare have allowed doctors to treat their patients in a virtual environment using mediums such as a video conferencing, which has benefited the legal environment by allowing judges to still hear cases of hardcore criminals who are unable to enter courtrooms due to um, security concerns. So, despite the fact that there are a lot of instances in which technology has a negative effect on our society, for the most part, it has substantially aided in making our lives better. Technology has definitely aided us in becoming more efficient and productive. It has also enabled us to save a significant amount of time and money, both of which are significant advantages that cannot be overlooked. It has also been successful in creating world unity by transforming it into a global community, which has aided individuals in more easily overcoming cultural, racial, and continental obstacles.
Good morning, Miss Lobert. My name is REXIS LAUSA, Base Ed, Section 1D, from Group 4. Our topic is all about when technology and humanities across. My assigned topic is all about social media's impact of mental health.
Social media's impact of mental health. Human beings are social creatures who need the companionship of others to thrive in life, and the strength of our connection has a huge impact on our mental health and happiness. Being socially connected to others can ease stress, anxiety, depression, boost self-worth, provide comfort and joy, prevent loneliness, and years to your life. The positive aspects of social media. Communicate and stay up to date with family and friends around the world. Find new friends and communities, network with other people who share similar interests or ambitions. Seek or offer emotional support during tough times. Find an outlet for your creativity and self-expression. Discover with care sources of valuable information and learning. The negative aspects of social media. Inadequacy about your life or appearance, fear of missing out FOMO, isolation, depression and anxiety, cyberbullying, and self-absorption.
So, merong negative aspect of social media and meron ding positive aspects of social media. In today's world, many of us rely on social media platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat. So, ang social media meron talagang epekto sa ating mental health. So, ang ating uunahin ay ang negative aspects. Ang social media ay nagdudulot sa atin ng depression, anxiety, at cyberbullying, at iba pa. Like for example, in Facebook. We are known of Facebook. So like for example, ako, magpo-post ako ng profile picture sa aking Facebook. Then, most of all comments are negative. So, I'm worried. So, mawalan ako ng confidence sa aking sarili. So diyan na papasok ang depression at anxiety. So the positive aspect of social media. Social media help us to communicate and stay updated of our family and friends around the world. And social media help us to discover sources of valuable information and learnings. So, sa panahon natin ngayon, meron tayong kinakaharap na pandemya. Kahit malayo ang ating pamilya sa atin, o meron ba tayong kasapi na pamilya na nagtatrabaho sa ibang bansa, through social media, we can communicate them. At ang social media ay nakatutulong sa atin upang maiwasan ang stress, anxiety, depression, at loneliness. Like for example, kung tayo ay nasa mood ng kalungkutan at loneliness, through social media, pwede tayong maging masaya. Gaya ng panonood ng masasayang mga videos at iba pa. At lalong-lalo na, ang social media ay nakatulong sa atin para maging updated tayo. Gaya ng panahon natin ngayon sa pandemya, through social media, malaman natin kung ano ang nangyayari sa ating panahon ngayon. Ang social media ay nakatutulong sa atin para magkaisa tayo kahit malayo tayo sa isa't isa.
Good day, Miss Lorbeth. I am Jeremy S. NIPAYA, BE Ed Section D from Group 4. Our topic is all about when technology and humanity cross, and my assigned topic from the leader is all about fake news and misinformation. Fake news and misinformation. Fake news and misinformation have been with us for quite some time, but with the technology advancements moving rapidly, people find it hard to keep up with what's true and what's not. Fake news and misinformation is a major problem of the modern connected world. Digital fake news is becoming a major threat, partly due to the ease of creating, diffusing, and consuming content. False or misleading stories can be easily created via the global online networks in a matter of a few clicks. And what makes the problem worse is that a significant percentage of social media users tend to consume content easily and share mechanically without the required critical thinking. People usually don't realize that they may be part of the problem of fake news by unintentionally promoting fancy false stories and influencing others. Fake news and disinformation campaigns are especially problematic in democratic systems, and there is growing debate on how to address these issues without undermining the benefits of digital media. Technology companies should invest in tools that identify fake news, reduce financial incentives for those who profit from disinformation, and improve online accountability. Finally, individuals should follow a diversity of news sources and be skeptical of what they read and watch. The specific example of disinformation was the so-called Pizzagate conspiracy, which started on Twitter. The story falsely alleged that sexually abused children were hidden at Comet Ping Pong, a Washington, D.C. pizza parlor, and that Hillary Clinton knew about the sex ring. It seemed so realistic to some that a North Carolina man named Edgar Welk drove to the capital city with an assault weapon to personally search for the abused kids. We all know that fake news and misinformation are spreading in our different countries. Many people cannot tell what news is fake and what news is real. Fake news can also affect us students because we cannot deny that if we have assignments or any activities, we usually use Google to search for the answers without knowing if that answers or that information is fake or real. Fake news and misinformation can also affect our health. It is because there are many fake news or misleading news stories that is all about medical treatment. I know some people, if they have disease like cancer, they usually search for the treatment of it, and without knowing if that treatment is true or false. Trusting fake news and misinformation in the internet or any other social medias could lead us to make a decision that can harm our health. Fake news and misinformation is dangerous to us people, and it is a big problem to us. That's why technology's company should invest or make a tools that will define if that news is fake or if that news is true. For me, to avoid fake news, we should improve our critical thinking so that each one of us will define if that news is fake or not. Because if we improve our critical thinking, it will help us to gain your own idea without looking in the internet or any social media.
Good day, Miss Lorbeth. I am ROSCEL Jane M. MANAPIN, BS Ed English, Section 1D from Group 4, and our topic is all about when technology and humanity cross, and my assigned topic is all about robotic technology. Robots are widely used in such industries as automobile manufacture to perform simple repetitive tasks, and in industries where work must be performed in environments hazardous to humans. Robotics is the study of robots. Robots are machines that can be used to do jobs. Some robots can do work by themselves, while other robots must always have a person telling them what to do. Robotics technology influences every aspect of work and home. Robotics has the potential to positively transform lives and work practices, raise efficiency and safety levels, and provide enhanced level service. So for further explanation about robotics, I will tell you the advantages and disadvantages robots has brought into human lives. So not only are robots can be able to work with accuracy, which can reduce the amount of time and materials. Robots can work faster and longer than humans can. Otherwise, these can also have the adverse impact on the jobs that people relies on. Robots are now used in medicine. They include surgical robots. These are most important telemanipulators, which are surgeon activators used on one side to control the effector of the other side. Military tactics, they are used for reconnaissance, surveillance, sniper detector, and neutralizing explosive devices. Robots are also used in finding objects underwater and for exploring other planets. Robotic technology also help people without arms and legs. Robots are a great tool of mankind.
Good day everyone, my name is LAUSA. I'm BS Ed Section 1D from Group 4, and our topic is all about technology and humanity cross, and my assigned topic is all about more or less technology, what is the future?
More or less technology, what is the future? How would technology affect the future? They are concerned that we will see increases in stress, anxiety, and depression as digital lives expand. Meanwhile, there will be less face-to-face interactions, increase in activity for in-person communication skills, and an overall distrust among people. Up until now, ICT has been manifested in rather implicit artifacts, including fixed-line phones, desktop computers, mobile phones, tablets, smartphones, and like. The ICT service and applications we are using today are almost manifested with the aforementioned devices, including the 3,800 Swedish governmental or public e-service that were mentioned during the morning presentations. This is about the change drastically bringing with it some reality exciting possibilities, but also questions that required some serious considerations. The last couple of years has seen an incredible development when it comes to sensor technology of various kinds. Not only the sensors integrated in our phones, laptops, and tablets, but they are also available for a rapidly expanding DIY movement. Philips, Hue, Light Comset. These were but a few examples of some of building blocks for lot. And as you can imagine, this opened up the space for further innovations.
What I will talk about here today is basically a condensed version of some of the developments within the ICT sector that we are seeing today, and that are by far the most profound I've experienced. And I believe that we are facing something rather remarkable when it comes to what ICT enables and now and how we are individuals, communities, organizations, companies, and societies as a whole we are affected by this. In short, I see three major ICT trends that combine, and they are intended beginning to converge, paint and rather interesting. They are intended beginning to paint a rather interesting picture of a possible future. So, the more technology it will has a bright future for us, so that we're gonna work some things as easy as we can. It was vice versa for the less technology. So if we have this less technology, we will never come up this kind of life what we had today. And the first I would want to talk about the commonly referred of the Internet of Things. I assume that most of you here are familiar with this, but let me point out some things in particular in order for us to be the same page. To make things clarify, I will give you some examples so that you will be understandable for the topic that I will reporting for today. Well, I will give you some topics that will make you understand for the topic that we discussing or we tackle for today. This example is referred to the company who will using some technologies in their production. Na yung mga company nga ang ilang gigamit sa technology, di ba? Wala man sad ta nakabalita nga ang ubang company nga dili jud sila mo gamit technologies. Naaman dyan na. Example ana is kanang mag-produce og milk. Kanang mga powdered nga milk, kanang mga sardines, mga may nga nalanggod kanang atong mapalit sa or atong makagamiton sa pang-adlaw-adlaw nga kinabuhi nato. And that point nang diyang dapita is nagamit na diha nato ma-apply ang more technology ug unsa may future na to ani. So, kung ako may tag-iya sa company and nag-save ko money, adto jud ko mo refer sa naay technology. Kay nga naman, kaysa na ako'y technology, gamay rang tao pwede na akong kuhaon. Gamay ra pud ang tao nga akong silduan. O bahalag mahal na to ang technology as long as ako pa siyang mapakinabangan. So that ang technology nga atong gigamit is dako jud kay advantage sa ato Ano man, ang atong kinabuhi is maisira man namang goy uban nga butang na dili nato kaya buhaton. Diyan to makayag manumano. What if daghan kay orders ang dili kita nato kayang ma-afford, di nato kayang atutanan. So nag-use jud technology. Ang mahitabo is maisin na nga itong ginabuhi. For example nga natawag dito sa atuang gi-discuss is less face-to-face. Especially karon. Tungod sa pandemic na to karon, wala tayo face-to-face. So we're using technology. Ang naka-advantage siya sa technology kay nakatabang na to para gyapon mo kung continue sa atong studies bisan og nato sa balay or bisan na sa work or bisag asa ta. Sa less technology naman, vice versa rason siya. Kay, in that point, in that point, same sa una, nawala pa tayo technologies. Diba, ang nahitabo dito sa una is manumano ra sa pagkuha na to sa atong mga mais sa bukid, atong mga bugas. Yun sa man na to pagaling aron natong makaon, di mo sad pwede nga katuging tibok katong kanon, diba? So magamit ta og kanang mano-mano lang. Naiuban nga maggaling-galingon nga mano-mano lang. And sa una, ang sakyanan sa una is kanang mga animals like mga less sa kayong sakyanan sa una. And then ang katong uban mga tao nga ang katong ubang mga tao nga madug city kay mga gasto pagdako-dako. So if you have some technology or na kay sa inyo ha, so makasave rapod ka, same rapod na sa katong gi-mention ganiya nga na company. So the majority nga point ni is ang technology na siya bright future kay sa technology nato mamapakinabangan og nang sa katong mga tao nga nag-less kayo og kuan ahip ka ng financial problem, makakuha medyo ni sila ani. This is the best na atong i-grab nga opportunity is ang technology. That's all. Thank you for listening. I hope you will understand my reporting. God bless.
Good day, everyone, especially to you, Miss Lorbeth. I am Angeline P. Marcillana, and my topic is about roles played by robot. Roles played by robot. The role of robots is to take over hard and dangerous jobs. There is no room for human error in these jobs, since robots are machines and computer controlled. All the calculations of each movement are accurate. Robots can help us do things we don't like to do or can't do. Besides, they listen to us, know what we need, and interact with us in the same way families do. Some roles of robot is exercise coaches after stroke. Wearable robots can help people who've had a stroke to exercise, improving their walking and hand and arm movements. Next is robo teachers. Building robots in the classroom can encourage children's technical skills and interests. Robots can also play the role of peer or teacher, encouraging or instructing students. Next is consumer guides. People like robots in malls and museums. Many people even prefer the robot to a human. And last is medicine. Robots help the surgeon do precise movements and work, even with shaky hands. Robotic surgery is now being used worldwide to assist doctors during surgical procedures. So, in the introduction of roles of robot, it says that even if the roles of robot are so hard and dangerous, their actions are still accurate, meaning sakto gihapon siya and there is no error of it. And also, robot is not just a machine. It can also do what humans do or it can also do what humans can do. Meaning, mabuhat ra gihapon sa isa ka robot ang mabuhat sa isa ka tao. And also, mabuhat sad sa robot ang dili kayang buhaton sa isa ka tawo. To the first rule of robots that I have already given, which is exercise coaches after stroke, we can say that robots is very helpful to us humans, especially to those people who comes from stroke. For example, those rich people that comes from stroke are using robots to make their original movements back or to improve their movements. So mogamit sila og robot para ma-guide sila para balik ilang original nga movements, especially their arms and legs. For the second role of robot that I have already given, which is robo teachers. From the word teachers, teach, magtutudlo. So, robot can also be a teacher that can encourage us and instructs us to our lessons, especially to those students who have low income. So, ang robot is dili ra day siya for those people who comes from stroke, but also they can be a teacher. In the third rule of robot that I have already given, which is consumer guides. There is one reason why people preferred robot than to a human. It is because robot doesn't seem to judge and they treat everyone's the same way. So as we know in today's generation, human are so judgmental. Gamay sayop nimo ila kadayong i-judge even as mang judge ta if natay makita nga dili nato mauyunan. So that's why many people preferred robot to be their guides in malls and museums. And then the last rule of robot, which is medicine, robot is a very big help to those doctors to do their duties, especially when doctors are performing surgical surgery. So from the first role of robot, which is exercise coaches after stroke, to robot teachers, to consumer guides, and to the last medicine, we can say that robot is very useful, or it can help us in any aspects of our lives.
Good day, everyone. I am NAVARRO, PAED Section 1D from Group 4. Our topic is all about when technology and humanity cross, and my assigned topic is ethical dilemma faced by robotics. Ethical dilemmas faced by robotics. What is an ethical dilemma? An ethical dilemma, ethical paradox, or moral dilemma is a problem in the decision-making process between two possible options, neither of which is absolutely acceptable from an ethical perspective. Although we face many ethical and moral problems in our lives, most of them come with relatively straightforward solutions. First, a robot may not injure a human being or, through inaction, allow a human being to come to harm. Second, a robot must obey the orders given it by human beings, except where such orders would conflict with the first law. Third, a robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second laws. We have some examples of ethical dilemma. Examples include taking credit for others' work. Second, offering a client a worse product for your own profit. Third, utilizing inside knowledge for your own profit. So, on the other hand, ethical dilemmas are extremely complicated challenges that cannot be easily solved. Therefore, the ability to find the optimal solutions in such situations is critical to everyone. And every person may encounter an ethical dilemma in almost every aspect of their life, including personal, social, and professional.